I'm a former New York State Supreme Court Justice. Let me tell you about a real case story. It's a rather sad story, but it involves a 35-story high-rise building, federally subsidized building for middle-income families. And this was in a part of New York City called Harlem. Well, there's a compactor chute, which means that all of the garbage that goes down the chute finally winds up in a compactor. But this building was being terribly ignored and not being managed properly. As a matter of fact, there had been a rent strike several years before because fires would start in this chute. And of course, the building management did nothing about it. Finally, and unfortunately, a fire starts in this compactor chute, and it shoots all the way up, goes all the way up the chute into the 33rd floor. And in the 33rd floor, there are apartments there. And in one of the apartments, there are young people. The apartment becomes totally involved with flame and heavy black smoke. As a matter of fact, these young people have nowhere to go. They can't escape. They can't get out of that apartment. They're going to be burned alive. They get to the window. People from the floor, from the street, look up, and they see that these young people are going to jump, and they say, "Don't jump, don't jump." And 3 of them jump 33 floors down. And of course, unfortunately, they were killed. Well, we were contacted shortly thereafter, retained in the case. We held a press conference. As a matter of fact, as a consequence of this press conference, we had all of the New York City media there. Every radio station, every TV station, every newspaper media outlet was there. And we described, following our investigation, as to what happened. What happened was that the sprinkler system that should have maintained and contained this fire was not working. The valves themselves, the heads themselves, were clogged. And had they been operational, the fire could have been contained. And these poor people, these victims, would have been saved. Well, as a consequence of this very tragic situation, there was a massive attempt by the municipal government to inspect every high-rise building in the city to make sure that the sprinklers were working properly and that the smoke detectors were working properly and that the buildings were being properly managed for the safety of the tenants. It's a sad story, but at least our contribution to it brought people to the forefront to make changes that were in the best interest of public health, public safety, and the best interests of the community. Well, that's the story. And until we meet again, this is the storyteller telling you to please stay safe and keep out of danger.